Hey folks, I'm Dieter Melhorn. Come along with me on this trip as I put a monster blue catfish in the boat. Well folks, this trip took place on Lake Wylie in mid-April. I was out fishing, trolling for catfish, and what I was doing was comparing two baits. I was doing a little side-by-side with chicken breast and cut bait, just seeing how they compare. I'd been fishing all day, had been catching some fish, really didn't have anything super huge, and I was probably about 300 yards from finishing the trip up, getting kind of close to the bank, and I had a rod go off. And when the rod folded over and I heard line coming off, I knew I had a pretty good fish, but I never realized just how big that fish was gonna be. All right, guys, we got one sucking line here. This one slammed it. It's one of those you hear the line coming off. This is on cut bait. So maybe getting in some fish here. We'll see. Making a big long drag across the flat here. These fish seem to be scattered. That's what I could kind of tell this morning when I was oh, that's a good bend right there, boys. That's a good fish. That is a big fish. That is a big fish. What's that drag like? That is a big fish. That's a big fish. I do not know how big that fish is, but it is a very large fish. This fish is kind of going where it wants to go. I'm gonna back the drag off on this a little bit. Folks, this is a medium action rod, this big cat fever rod, and I don't see it candy cane over like this that much. So I'll play with this drag a little bit here. This is a big fish. Let's see if I can see him on sonar. It's a big fish. Trying to nurse this baby in. Y'all can see that rod, what it's doing to it. Not seen this fish yet. Taking my time. Got some loose drag on it. I got this drag probably at about 8 pounds. Boat's moving, but I've got big drift sock out. Going kind of, oh, he's flipping that tail around. Feels like he's wrapped. But I'm in open water. Most of my brush and stuff is over that way that I would be concerned with. I'm in 20 feet of water. He's coming up a little bit. There he is. It's a big fish. That's a 40-pound fish. I missed him on the net. That fish, the fight is more than the fish. It's a big fish. He looks like he's about 40 pounds. Try this again. Still not quite high enough. Doesn't quite have the power to dive like he did. Big tail whoosh. He may be bigger than I thought. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I think he's bigger than I thought he was. It's a big fish. Oh, that's a big fish. Get over here and get a good position to get him in the boat. Bigger than I thought. This fish is big. Very big. Good fish. Look at that slop. It's a beast of a fish. Great fish. What a beast. Well, after weighing it several times, resetting the scale, zeroing it out, I couldn't get 60 pounds out of it. It was a little over 58 pounds. It was like 60 pounds and change in the net. My net's around 2 pounds, so we'll call it 58 and be good. A massive blue catfish, a fish of a lifetime, and I was very blessed to catch it on this trip. Well, folks, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing, and here are a couple of more videos that I think you're going to like.